Hey, it's Dr. Amanda with StraightSmile Solutions, StraightSmileSolutions.com, and today we're going to talk about the 2x4. And I get this question quite often. Orthodontists call these 2x4s, and a lot of dentists, especially pediatric dentists, don't understand why we call it a 2x4. So it's really easy, okay? So phase 1 or interceptive ortho, if you're doing braces, that means you're putting 4 braces on the front teeth and 2 braces on the back teeth, hence 2x4. So I have a ton of other videos about how to do phase 1 braces, when to do what wire sequence, all that kind of stuff. So you'll want to go into my actual channel and look up phase 1 braces. And you can watch the whole playlist on all that. So I'm not going to go too much into the weeds on this, but a lot of people also ask, why can't we just put braces only on the front teeth? Why do we have to put them on the back teeth? Well, this is what happens when you do that. See this? So whenever you have just a front wire only, it gets really kind of wonky most of the time. So real quick, real high level, I'm going to take you through everything you need to know about phase 1 braces, but it's going to be super high level. So if you want to know more, you need to go into my other videos where I break down all the components one at a time. So basically, first of all, if you're going to do phase 1 braces, you need to make sure you have space for the teeth. For example, here, this is not my picture. There's no space for the teeth. So I don't know why they're bothering doing this because it's not going to work. As you can see, there's no place to put the teeth. Now, the quick, easy, and sloppy way to fix this is to pull the baby canines. A lot of doctors do that, but what's going to happen? You're just taking a problem, fixing it right now, slapping a Band-Aid on it, and you're going to have more problems. So now you're taking the crowding and you're causing the canines to be impacted or blocked out. So patient and parent are all happy. Ooh, look, they made me nice straight front teeth braces, but it's just going to be a problem later. It's going to be a more severe problem, so why are you doing that? So the right way to do phase 1 braces is to first create space. Yay, create space. So if they need space, like they do here, I mean, clearly there's not space for the laterals or these laterals, then you're going to have to expand the arches. Yeah. So can't just fix it with braces. You have to make space first if space is needed, right? And then you can go ahead and line them up, and it shouldn't be a problem like this. The other thing that a lot of dentists do wrong with phase 1 braces, there's nothing wrong with starting with a sectional wire because you're going to be in a light wire anyways, a 12, a 14, or a 16 gauge night tie. And it's not going to work out too well extending it to the back because it's very flexible. And sure, you can cinch the back and you can do tubes and bumpers and stuff like that, and that does work okay. But all it takes is one hand to the cheek or, getting pushed or shoved or eating something really chewy, and they're going to snap all those brackets off because it's going to be too flexible. So I recommend starting with just a sectional wire in front, just like we're doing here, and cinching in the ends. See what they're doing here? Cinching in the ends. I have tons of videos on how to cinch. So if you want to know, cinch is spelled C-Y-N-C-H. Go into my channel, look up the word cinch, and I have a video on exactly how to do it with a demo. So make sure you always, always, always cinch your sectional wires in phase 1 or any type of ortho, because weird things will happen. They'll flip around. You'll get this kind of smiley V thing, but you definitely need to cinch your wires if you're not going to extend them to the back. Then, once you get everything nice and straight in the front, you're going to see it's going to need to get rounded out. And that's when you extend the wire to the back. You can go ahead and bond your back teeth braces on. You can put them on your 6s, number 3 and 14 if you want. It really depends on the age of the patient and how dentally developed they are. But you can see in some of these videos, they're bonding them on baby teeth. That works okay. It depends on the age. I don't like to bond them on baby teeth unless I know that baby tooth isn't going to get loose or resorbed during the time that I'm using it. So I'd have to have a really good pano to see if that's okay. I'll usually bond them on the baby E's, or for all of you who know are in the US, that's letter A and letter J, okay? So I'll usually bond them on those because those usually don't come out to the patients about 12 anyways, and if I'm doing phase 1 braces or 11, I should be doing phase 1 braces at 8, 9, or 10, so we should be good to go on A and J. And that way, you don't have to have it so far back. The closer you can get it, the less likely it's going to flex and break. So again, let's recap. First of all, to do phase 1 braces, you need space first. If you don't have space, you need to get it. Don't be sloppy and pull out baby teeth just to make space. Then you want to start with a sectional wire, work your way up the wire sequence, and cinch the ends in. Once that is straight, then you can go ahead and go into a heavier rectangular wire like an 1825 or 1925 night tie and put your brackets on the E's or the 6s. And then I recommend cinching the back, or if it's a heavy enough wire, you can use some tubing like this just to keep it from flexing. And I think they're doing it there as well. Here they're bonding the baby canines. That's okay too if you want to. The problem that tends to happen when I do that is about the time when I finish this and I'm ready to take them off, is that the baby canines tend to get loose, and then we have a problem because I cannot take the brackets off the baby canines, which means I have to extract them at the end, and it could be kind of traumatic, so I'd rather not do that. All right, and then the other reason you need to put back teeth braces on, not only to round out the arch like it looks here, but also if you need to push against something, like you want to do power chain, you cannot power chain this on a sectional wire. Those teeth will do all kind of weird things and roll in. You need to have anchorage to push against you when you power chain. Like here, they're ready to power chain, but they need to push against something. So, all right, thanks so much. Hopefully that was helpful.